I'm just waiting for the light to come in, fellas. It looks like the lights. I guess I could turn the light on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I put up a video. I was actually meaning to make it private for a fella on one of these. Sounds so simp in the mature section. A guy named Skroolj. So didn't mean for you guys to really see it. Busy day today. Didn't do what I should have did and made it unlisted. Titled, "Young Men Are Becoming Pussified." And you guys heard me talk about that before. So many males today are pussified. If you're wearing skinny jeans, they got to you. Okay? I don't care what you use to defend yourself. They got to you. Period. You got programmed. If you have a best friend or any kind of friend that's a female, they got to you. Don't use excuses. Just know that they got to you. Again, as I said in that video, I'm 57 years of age. I watched these changes occur. Again, I watched them do this to you. Do you understand that concept of me watching them fuck you guys up like that? Like I'm over here watching. Damn, they're really fucking males up today. They're really feminizing males. I've been watching this since the early 90s when I first became aware of it. Feminizing males on the planet. They first got the white community. That's you white guys. They got you guys first. Asians, they were just androgynous back then. But I see a lot of feminized Asians, or who appear that way. But I don't think they've really infiltrated the Asian community like we think. They got the Latin community, and they got the black community. But I've watched them do this. I watched them aim at you guys. I watched them aim at the white guys first. They tried the whole metrosexual thing in your community, in the white community. And excuse me for recognizing color. But I live in a black world every goddamn day. Okay? So I see color. So I watched them, their little program on you guys. This shit started back in the 60s. The worst thing they did was let homosexuals into the clothing industry. Instead of putting in women like Marilyn Monroe, they found that first one. You can do your own research. She was called Twiggy. She looked like a tall boy, and that's what homosexuals like to look at. They said, "Oh, but the clothes fit." No, they don't. The clothes don't fit better on those bitches because they don't represent average women. An average woman has curves. She doesn't look like a fucking boy. That was their excuse for the bullshit. In truth, they rather look at a girl who looks like a boy than a full curvy woman because it reminds them what they'll never be. So I watched all this stuff happen in the community. Remember, I grew up on the regular television before it became your television. I watched the transition to your television today. Teen Wolf having two boys actually having sex. And of course they made the black guy the gay guy. Now I just started watching a show today called Beyond. Okay, white kid, best friend's a black kid. They're both nerds. But the black kid's older brother is a tough guy. I'm only on episode number 2. But the kid wakes up 12 years later. The white kid wakes up 12 years later. He has special powers, of course. Always got to have special powers. The black kid, just an ordinary kid, but he works in the school. But he looks buffed. So they let him look buff instead of, sexually non-threatening. I watched all the shit of what they do in Hollywood. Programming the minds. Okay? I'm looking at you guys' comments down here. Terry Keller. A lot of black males are weird, and women has confirmed this too, player. The shit is out of hand. I agree with Terry. I disagree with Remo. He doesn't believe a lot of black guys are weird. Remember, I'm dealing with black dudes online. They're Remo. A lot of black guys are kind of weird. They're not like normal black dudes, like what I'm used to, like you would talk to in the streets. When they come online, that weirdness. I was just looking at someone last week and thinking, damn, he's got it too. Like, goddamn. So there are a lot of males out there that are weird. Also, I was on the TV show. You may remember that, Remo. There was a female coming out of the UK, has her own talk show and shit like that. She had me on her show. She was talking about dealing with males, and that's over there. You know, England is first place, get pussified. Then the shit spreads to the United States. Because remember, punk started over there also. Things start over there and they spreads here sometimes. Instead of coming here and then spreading over there. So, again, I've lived through all the changes. I've watched them happen. I watch them, what they're doing on the TV shows. Remember, I'm ultra alert to that. I see all the programming, the shit. What do you think that TV show Teen Wolf is programming the homosexuality for? Why put the scenes in there? I don't watch Supergirl anymore. They put the sister as being, a lesbian now. I stopped watching her when she was trying to come out. I'm not going to watch the show again. Why should I? They're doing deliberate programming. Why participate in the stupidity and the bullshit? Just get your mind fucked with. Long time ago, one of the fellas said, I don't leave you a lot of TV shows to watch then. He was a black dude too. And I said, yeah, but I'll still pick and choose. I don't care if I only watch one TV show. The moment they start doing that kind of programming shit, I eject. I don't allow so much of it. And I see it in everything. The movies, TV shows, I see all the programming. It's Hollywood. You gotta remember, Hollywood's full of a bunch of homosexuals and weak males. That's it. So of course, they're gonna portray their bullshit that comes out of their minds in the TV. They want to influence you. Like I said, with the homosexual agenda, they want more butts to bust. With you androgynous fucks out there who are half in, half out, that gives them more booties to bust. So they can get, so that they can feel good. Hasn't anything to do with you. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want your butt to bust so they can feel good, get a good feeling for the night. Remember, they're still dudes. Think how you guys think. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. They're still dudes. They're just focused on something different. But they're still going to do it like a dude. Which is, lie, cajole, do whatever they can to get up in that ass. Not a good subject to talk about. But it is the way it is. That's the way life is out there. I couldn't believe the changes that have occurred. If you could see what I've witnessed, that statement always reminds me of Harrison Ford in Blade Runner when he was sitting there on the ledge and the German actor, I can't remember his name now, the blonde robot was telling me, if you could see the things I've seen, if you guys could see the things I've seen, just over the last 30 years, that was done to you guys to make you guys the way you are, done to your parents, so you guys will come out even worse than your parents. If you could just see what's in my head, what I've seen, what I've noticed. And I don't see it all, because I don't watch it all. And again, I'm 57. As I was trying to remind Remo on the forum, I guess people think I don't know a damn thing about politics. Like, I figured women out. I figured life out. I don't know. People don't make that connection, I guess. Terry Keller says, yo, cuz, he's talking to Remo. Remo said to him, Terry Keller, what the hell start you talking about? What info told you that black men are weird? Again, Remo, I've seen a lot of weird black dudes. They got that, I talked about it before in one of my shows. They have that quirk. Even the most normal street acting, they end up with a damn quirk. And I can't explain it to you without giving away some clues here. But pay attention to the brothers on the forum. What they talk about, what they say. You'll see the quirk. Hell, a lot of brothers have the quirk. Terry Keller says, yo, cuz, I talk a lot women, cuz what these men of today are so pussies that women gives them the play with eye contact, and they will still make excuses not to or not crack on her. And I have seen this on the front line myself. Now, he's talking about, and this occurs in all races, as Remo stated, this occurs in all races, but a woman gives the eye contact, and these males ain't got the balls to even step over. And some of you guys are watching right now, you'll thumb down this video because I didn't make you feel good. I don't give a fuck. It's 2017. Time to be a man, bitch. Time to stand up and be a fucking man and quit sitting down like a little bitch. You're supposed to be a teacher. Why don't you act more like Coach Corey Wayne? Terry goes, I was one of the biggest players in my tri-state and across the country. When a ladies, Terry, you certainly ain't the best with your grammar here, man. It's a nightmare reading your shit. And of course you're black. They don't educate us. You see what I said? They don't educate us. Basically, they don't educate blacks. And you're one example of it. A lot of blacks give up, too. When they go to school, they give up on school. When a ladies gave me the play, you use a concept that I liked. The play. When women give you play. I love that. That's from the old school. I was on it, cuz, and fucking her the same night or later on that same week. Exactly. But now I see crybabies. They want instead of accept that, read more. Women that choose you, okay. I'm not even going to try to correct that and make it make sense. He also says, facts, the internet contributes to the behavior. Until this day, I had back in was beeper and payphones. That's all. Back in the days, all they had was a beeper and payphones. Yeah, there were no cell phones. Terry, how old are you? You must be in your 40s at least. We talking about beepers and payphones. You can't even find a fucking payphone anymore, man. Remo says, Terry, a lot of men act like that in the street. Black, white, Asian, etc. Doesn't have anything to do with empire. I don't know what empire. He said like that empire shit. I don't know what. Oh, Empire, the movie or the TV show. I think he's talking about the TV show, man. Remember they put a homosexual in there. And I guess the son is weak. I don't watch the show. Again, Terry, I don't watch shit that programs us for some bullshit. When I was a kid, it was Good Times with J.J. Walker, Watermelon Eater. And I quit watching that show because I realized this is not good. They're not never getting out of the ghetto. Not all blacks in the ghetto. I never lived in the ghetto. I was awake because remember I said I woke up to be able to see the truth in 9th grade with a movie. And I downloaded the movie just recently called A Clockwork Orange. I'm trying to wonder, what the fuck did I see in that movie that woke me up? Looked like some crazy European shit. Raping women and stuff. Bunch of guys running around robbing and raping. And I'm trying to understand, I know it's the phrase sheep thought eye, but something that movie triggered me. I haven't watched it again, but I'm going to, sit down one day and watch it. I kind of skimmed through it. And all I saw was, raping. My droogies, or droogies, as he called them in the movie. But for some reason, I became aware, and I guess it was meant to happen. I became aware that there was something wrong with people in society. And you've heard me talk about it, heard me complain about it. Like when I drive, people in a turn lane will be all lined up in one lane, the next one, and it just happened today, and I told you to get in the other lane. Long line of cars in one lane, and only one person in the other lane. And everybody's just going to go down straight. Not that they were turning anytime soon. See, a lot of people think that. No. There was no turns coming up. I see it all the time. People like sheep, like lemmings. I saw it with the recent election. Jovina, she's online now. You know, she's become a little troll herself, fighting with Trumpers. Trump is going to save the world or save America. I saw that. There's some of you guys who are watching me right now. A lot of guys who were Trumpers stopped watching me over that shit because I was calling them out on shit. You believe in what a politician believes or someone who's trying to run for an office. Trump is going to save America. I just watched a video last night. They were talking about the first week he broke 12 promises. But Trump is going to save America. And then I was reading, they were talking about, you know, how they were before. Then they read the comments afterwards. And people were getting pissed off and disillusioned. You fell for a politician. Admit it, you got fucked. You guys who were the Trumpers, you got fucked. I tried to warn you about the shit. I tried to warn you guys got mind fucked. But nobody would listen to me. I'm 57, so I'm too old to know something. But yet still, I can teach you on how to mind fuck women. I know mind fucking when it happens. No comments on this video because I know how some of you guys are. You get defensive. You realize, okay, if I admit to that, that makes me feel bad. That's a psychological thing to talk about, psychology class. So they will never admit to it. They'll find other excuses. Very few men will be man up to admit, you know what, Supreme, you were right. You were right, man. I'm waiting for that one person to come in. There used to be a guy that used to watch him named Books. He ended up being a Trumper. But then they use the one, well, it's better than voting for Hillary. Not realize that you've been programmed to not trust women in positions of power. That's European. If you're black, fuck you. You got that European shit. You're a Negropean. Hate to go political right now, but that's their way. That's not our way. So they can't vote for a woman to have power over them. Just like most of white America was upset because there was a black man that was ruling over them. You know, Obama. They forgot that he was half. You know, when you're half of something, that means you're half white. No, seriously, think about it. Half white. That means half his genetics are white. That's you. He's half of you. And he's half of me. He's not half of me. I'm African American. He's half of the original black. But he's half white. And nobody saw that. All they saw was a black man in that office. And if you have any type of intelligence about you, and I hate to go political again, but I got to get this out off while I'm at it, you would listen to the leaders. One of the leaders of the Republican Party said the problem with our parties is the racist. That Colonel, whatever his name was, that worked for Colin Powell, he came out and stated it. That's the problem. And you guys, if you study history, you saw that all the racists ran to the Republican Party, chased all the blacks out. Because we used to be the Republican Party. Pretty much. You know, I guess there's the fight between the conservatives, the liberals. That's just smoke screens, fellas. Bullshit. And all the while, all this shit's going on, you're getting mind fucked. So they get you distracted on other stupid shit while they're screwing you. Screwing with your heads. One of my clients, his nephew works at the end, before anything goes out on TV, it's got to pass through his office. And he was talking about the amount of political shit they put in TV shows and movies. It's unfucking real. If it doesn't have it there, you can't get out there on the network. Like, wow. That's why they have to have a certain percentage of homosexual content now. 3% or something like that. Has to be around homosexual content. If not, the higher you are, the better you are. That's why you're seeing a lot of homosexuality in your TV shows. I mean, Supergirl, that's Superman and Supergirl, right? That's all-American, apple pie, white goodness. Why bring in the trash, sorry to put it that way, but it's trash, of homosexuality? It's not about apple pie. It's about two women licking each other's cunts. Or dudes busting each other's ass. That doesn't belong with Superman, the ideology of Superman and Supergirl. But they programmed you to think that that's normal. But I watched them do this. That's why a lot of you guys feel like, it's okay. It's normal. Why don't you chill, man? Why don't you chill out? What are you, old dinosaur? Then you wonder why you can't get laid. Bitch assness, that's why. It's in you. It's in a lot of you guys who watch my show. Leon Anthony, Supreme, you're looking younger every year. I wish, brother. Terry Keller. Again, that's why I don't watch TV. And fuck those PUA pussies. Never listen to them. And sometimes you need evaluation of yourself. I don't listen none this fucking music at all. That faggot shit is so wrong. I see it out here myself. Still a lot of great women out here. Sagging, spell backwards. Gingas. I just said it backwards. Sagging. No. Sorry. GN. How would you say GN? Ningas. That's sagging backwards. Doesn't say anything. But I feel what you're saying. I totally see what you're saying. My channel's not about anti-homosexuality. It's just about becoming a real man, which is the opposite of homosexuality. I try to give you the perspective from a real man to you younger fucks. Hope you learned from my examples and just hearing me talk. Mike Nolan, the ones younger than me are worse. Happy New Year to you, Michael. Yeah, they're working on the younger ones. It's gotten worse every crop. Every few years, it gets worse and worse. Some of you guys wear skinny jeans. Even though you know, or maybe you've heard that, that's a homosexual program, they're the ones that put out the skinny jeans to feminize you. Also gives them more booty look, as I said. And that's why we got 3 guys that thumb me down on this video I'm reading the comments from. There's 3 of you guys on here who are feminized. And you don't like to be calling attention to it. It doesn't make you feel good. Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Go to another fucking channel. I'd rather have 100 real men that I can talk to than 150 of questionables. Aknu John, I washed the film. Did you get it clean? You said washed, W-A-S-H-E-D. Did you mean W-A-T-C-H-E-D? Watched the film yesterday? Because I never... You're a brother. I believe you're a brother. Your spelling says you're black. Because I never... The film Teen Wolf, whenever I get to the scene of 2 guys kissing... They have that on the show, by the way. Yeah. I actually get angry, then I have to skip it. I skip through it too. Yeah. I don't watch the show anymore, but I did skip through it. I tried to watch the show for a little bit longer and I just couldn't. They started in the second season, I think, and they're now in the third season, I believe. I don't know. They started one of the seasons. I got tired of the posturing. Also, they always land on the ground. They land with their arm thrust out to the side. It's just so fucking lame. They don't do anything. They now have a system. They'll give you a little bit of morphing, X amount of morphing, and the rest of it is just bullshit. So special effects, they got cheap, and they're making a ton of money off it. That's how they get these shows. They get you hooked, then they cut back on the shit. Just like Walking Dead. I don't watch Walking Dead anymore. They have their formula down, and now all they're doing is their formula. So, and plus they kill off the black kid. I got tired of what they're doing to blacks. I get tired of what Hollywood does to black people. I'm black. Try living in my shoes. If you're black and listen to this and it doesn't make you feel good. And me saying it doesn't make you feel good, it doesn't make you feel good. Get over it. It's life. Think of what I have to listen to and learn and put up with in my lifetime. Okay? So you can put up with me saying it doesn't make you feel good. I get to that scene, I actually get angry. Thought exaltedly, you mean exactly like what you said about it. And what got me angry, we want to say, again, was Scott. Scott is the main guy, not fighting immediately like an alpha that he is. Yeah. Everything's designed to make even alpha males look like they're pussies, which is not the case. It's unfortunate so many males are getting programmed by this shit. They're getting their concept of masculinity and manhood from TV shows, because they certainly get it from their fathers. In the black community, trying to see if you're black yet, as you know, there's it's now 74% single mothers out there. It was 72, then 73. Now it's 74%. That's in the black community. And we have a percentage of brothers that are not dating sisters. As Cynthia, your last name is probably Green, G says, low self-esteem types. That's where you only want to date one race. Not one race. It's not Elmer Fudd here. One race. I'm not from Jersey. I know how to pronounce my R's. Because of the trouble with society, we have all these weird groups popping up. We have TFL, we have MGTOW, we have incels. That's where I'm forced into celibacy. I don't understand it. So basically, these idiots are saying life has forced you into celibacy because you're ugly and fat. But I just saw an ugly fat guy with a wife and like 5 or 6 kids. But life forced you, just you, into celibacy. The thought of losing it if you want to date. Sorry, fellas. Never occurred to these guys. I said, if I got back in the dating game, that way it would be gone faster than you can believe. Because I want my quality babes to go up. Sorry. Sick 5 months. That's got to be a record. So the whole celibacy thing is, and the other weird groups, MRA stuff. This is another word for alt-right shit. pretty much. Others end up attacking black dudes, or black people. You look at these groups. Sucks. But it's fracturing men's minds out there. What's going on? Some men can go through it okay and not get changed. But the ones who do get changed, they end up online. It's unfortunate. But they end up in this community. So thumb down all you want to, you guys who've been changed and feminized. I didn't know that you're out there. I want you to, so I know you're there. So I know you're suffering. I know life is hard for you. Eventually, many of you will end up, getting butt slammed by some gay dude. You refuse to change. You refuse to grow your balls and become masculine. What do you expect? It's the way life is. You either step up or you get pushed down. And it's your choice. Peace out.